to my humble abode. We're abode to watch movies.
Abode?
Look at the video's all crooked. I wonder what happened. We got our gangster.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
Oh, we got our gangster lean on over here. Oh. But yeah, we're gonna
it's that time.
We're gonna pop in a movie or something here.
It's that time.
We're on the couch. We got the beers. And we got a movie.
We do.
You know what time it is. We just recently watched Backwoods. That was a movie I had seen years ago, and it was hilarious because of how bad it was and how they embraced. Yeah. And The Wind was a guy doing that for The Wind. So, after we did, and this is kind of a cool story, after we did that video, the review of Backwoods, John Ward shared it on his Facebook page. Well, the guy that made the movies, David Hayes, saw that, because through the indie film community, he saw John Ward's post, watched our review, loved it, and mailed us a couple copies.
Where's my copy?
Well, you apparently got a second. He mailed a copy. He mailed to John Ward too, and he signed them Backwoods 2, which actually it's a 2. It has Backwoods 1 and 2 on it. So now
So should we watch the first one again so that we were ready for this one?
No. No, we just saw it recently, so we don't need to do that.
Like a couple weeks ago.
But so, anyways, I'm pretty excited to see this. John Ward watched it already. He told me it's a little different than the first one, so kind of interested to see that. Maybe kind of along the lines, it might feel like Halloween 3, where it's kind of different.
Oh.
So we'll see. But it is Backwoods 2, made by David Hayes, and I get my glasses on to read. It says here on the back, it is an idiotic double feature, so you know it's going to be good. And so Backwoods 2, Mama's back and she's pissed. What happens when a group of idiots decide to repeat their greatest failure, only making it more failure-y?
So this David Hayes guy, does he live by the bay? Does he play with clay?
David Hayes?
Yeah.
He might live by the bay and play with clay.
Should we watch this movie? What do you say?
I think we should. Directed by Sir Andrew Blackhawk. It's funny.
Black Hawk?
Black Hawk.
Black Hawk. Oh, Black Hawk. Sounds like
Cock.
Black Hawk.
Cock. But anyways, part dumpster fire, part trauma-like madness equals one funny and twisted underground flick. And so my thoughts as far as the first Backwoods movie, and I was kind of thinking about it and getting ready to watch this. My thoughts on Backwoods 1 is Backwoods 1 is the Saturday the 14th of indie horror, of indie slashers.
Yeah.
So you had Friday the 13th, main, big production,
so
big studio.
Like Sunday the 15th?
And then, yeah. So then Saturday the 14th mocked a lot of the horror movies in the 80s. And so they kind of mock some of the indie horror slasher campy films.
So Sunday the 15th.
So Sunday the 15th. But anyways, I think we'll pop this in, check it out, drink some beers.
Let's do this.
Talk about it.
Let's start the show.
Oh, okay. Alrighty then. I guess BW is Backwoods 1. We want Backwoods 2. Looks like Andre the Giant over there.
Kinda, yeah. Maybe it's his daughter.
Oh, there we go. That's David over there on the left.
You guys got any movies? I got no movies. Well, your sign says movie studio. You figure you have some movies.
Studio.
You got no movies? Couple of douchebags. Figure you have some movies.
I realize how the economy is hit everyone. Movie studios.
It's hit us hard too.
10 years now.
1 hour later.
So, just got to watch this movie right here.
Backwoods 2. It was pretty short. Pretty short. 59 minutes?
Yeah, it was
Less than an hour?
It was just like an hour long. It was it was
It was something.
something. It was something.
It was something. It was something.
There was at least several moments where we laughed our asses off.
Oh, I laughed my ass off a bunch of times.
There were several moments where like, what in the fuck are you doing? You might want to watch it. There was you got to see a lot of butt crack in this. Might be interested, if you
There was some
like
good
that.
ass cracks.
It was good ass cracks.
Good ass cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was different. It was different.
It was definitely different.
I'm really happy I got this here movie.
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah?
There was no boobies. At least female boobies.
Yeah, no, that's that's true. There was one really overbearing man nipple that was on screen for quite a while, but
It was a little cold. It was a little cold.
yeah. But anyways, yeah.
I think this is the first time you don't really have much to say. We watched it, and
Usually, you write a movie and there's like a storyline, kind of follow a storyline. This movie's like,
I think what this movie requires is some drugs.
no, that's what I kept thinking. So when we were making Clown Motel, Tom was like, yeah, we want people, we want them, best enjoy this movie if you drop acid first. I think this applies to that theory where you need to drop acid first.
Yeah.
But it was funny. It was only an hour, so, they didn't stretch it out and drag it. That was good. And I got some good laughs. It had some different things going on. They really did continue to make fun of low-budget horror films, so I like that.
Yeah.
Love
the green screen stuff, the Star Wars effects.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, some of the effects, and then the mom flying around and shit, fucking hysterical. So, definitely, I'm glad to have this. We watched.
I was definitely, I definitely enjoyed it.
It was fun.
It was a good
I
laugh.
just don't know it is so out there. I just don't know what to say about it.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's one of those movies where you just you watch it and you're like, what did I just watch?
yeah. You're like it's over and you're like, so that just happened.
And yeah.
And yeah. So, but I'm not mad about watching it.
So hopefully Backwoods 3 will be a little bit better.
Yeah. So here's the thing. For those of you that are still watching, because we know how this rolls. So here's the thing. And I don't know if I said this before or not, but so the backstory on this is I had found somewhere years ago the first Backwoods. I watched it and was like in so disbelief of how bad it was until I realized that they were mocking and making fun, and it was a spoof. And then at that point I was like, okay, this is good. And so at the end, I enjoyed it, and I was like, okay, I want to show this to John Ward because he likes horror movies. So I gave it to him. I wasn't collecting movies at that time. I was like, dude, you can have it. So John started watching it, and after like 20 minutes, he took it out and he's like, whatever. And then, I told him, I talked to him later on, like, dude, it was a spoof. You got to watch it all the way through. He watched it, realizing that, enjoyed it. Because it takes a while before you realize it's all a joke.
Yeah.
And so, so then anyways, come to find out, we made a review. John Ward shared it. John Ward, because of small indie film community, is friends with David Hayes, guy behind these movies. And David Hayes, so John shared our review. David Hayes watched our review, thought it was awesome. And so, started talking. David mailed, so the guy that made these mailed to one for John, one for I, signed them, And so now I have that to add to the collection, which is fucking awesome. But in addition to that, David and John were talking, and there is, I'm not going to get too into detail right now, but there is a possibility that somewhere down the road, there will be a part 3. And I may be involved with it.
Let's
or
make it happen.
We may be involved with that.
Let's make it happen.
And John Ward. And that would be fucking epic.
I'll be Luther.
John... sold. Luther. Or you can be Buford, Luther's cousin.
Yeah. Okay.
So... Or John can be Luther.
I'll be Fluther.
Fluffy Luther?
Yeah.
But... you know, so
Fluffer.
yeah.
Fluffer.
Oh, Fluffer.
Fluffer Fluffer.
Fluffer. You're Luther's Swedish cousin, Fluffer.
The Fluffer.
The Fluffer. So, I was gonna say something, but I kind of forgot. May have something to do with the beers.
But yeah, stay tuned for a possibility.
Stay tuned.
Backwoods.
Stay tuned over here.
3.
Yeah, I'm hoping that happens someday. It'll be fucking awesome. And, you know, but anyways, with the whole connections, it sounds like, you know, David, the guy behind these, might be involved with other projects that I am going to be a part of in the future, too.
Oh, nice.
You know, and considering it's Christmas time, you know.
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season to be Xmas. So, it could be, you know, he could be writing one of those in the future or something. So,
Nice.
anyways, it's all really cool. And once you get involved in the indie film community, you realize how small of a world it really is. So, this was cool. This was awesome. David, hopefully you're seeing this. And thank you fucking very much for sending this. This is fucking awesome.
And thank you very much for not sending me a copy.
Fluffy could suck it, because that's how we roll. I would say, yeah, man, you know, it would be cool if Fluffy got one, but he'll just sell it. So don't worry about that.
I would.
He would be like, and it's got his signature on it, so put it on the bay.
$100.
A minty fresh.
Buy now.
A minty fresh up on the bay. So, but anyways, things like this, Fluffy don't sell shit like that. So, but you know, we kid. But anyways, it was fun. It was awesome to watch films that you have a connection with the people that make it. Makes it that much better. So,
yeah.
With that being said, I do think the moment of truth is upon us, and I do think we need to rate this movie.
Oh.
Which is gonna be tough. There's a lot of factors at play here. It's gonna be tough. 0 being the best movie of all time. 12 being the worst. We just need to change it from 0 being the best movie of all time to 12 being Dustin Ferguson. we need to say...
Can anything be any worse than...
No,
Dustin
I mean,
Ferguson?
all his movies are horrible, so just... That's like... what do they call it in baseball? When they're batting below 200, it's a guy's name. They call it the something line.
Oh, really?
It's that guy's name always suck. The 12 is the Dustin Ferguson line. Like, if your movies are dog shit or beyond, they're 2 dog shit and beyond. Yeah, if Dustin Ferguson made a Toy Story.
It sucks
Yeah.
to be Dustin.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
One day he might wake up and realize...
Yeah.
His movies suck!
Yeah. Of course. You could be.
Wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. Don't have it.
Okay.
Another.
Yeah. So, you know what we should have been doing? We should have done this as we were at Disneyland on the canoe ride, and we were...
Yeah, I could see, fuck, I forgot his name. Family Guy.
Peter
Peter
Griffin.
Griffin? That's messed up.
All I gotta say is cry wolf, bitch. Cry wolf. Cry wolf.
Cry me a river.
Cry me a river. I don't know the words of that song, but I know cry me a river. So anyways, 0 being the best, 12 being the worst. I'm gonna have to give this like a 2.75.
Damn.
I'm kidding. Fuck no. Okay, here's the thing. It entertained me for the entire time. It did not drag out, and they definitely had some fun at the not the expense of one particular movie, but the genre of low budget horror movies. And I like that. I like how they didn't like pick on one person or anything, but they did make fun at the expense of just generally shitty low budget movies. So I like that because so many indie horror movies are just trash. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give this, and I really think that this is a very fair score. I'm going to give this a 6.
That's pretty good.
Because we laughed and we enjoyed it all the way through.
We did enjoy it.
The production value was maybe partly directly intentionally bad, and so I can't give you credit for bad production, even though it was intended to be bad. But at the same time, it was fucking funny, fast-paced, enjoyable. There was a couple scenes that I'm like, we kind of need time here, we're dragging. But for the most part, it was very funny. There was some stuff that caught us off guard. Comments about even Vagisil wouldn't work. A fucking gigantic Lego man showing up. Things like that were fucking hysterical.
You know who played? You know who played the Lego Man?
Was the sound guy?
Himself.
The Lego man?
Yeah, he played
himself. Fucking awesome. Oh shit. Oh shit. But anyways, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a 6 just because that I really it was entertaining from start to finish because it was funny. Again, you have to appreciate it for what it is. If you put this on and you expect Return of the Jedi and you get like, you know, episode 8, you know, like Rise of Skywalker or something, you know, you can't get mad. You have to go with what it is. So, giving it a 6. What do you think?
Speaking of it is what it is, I'm going to give it a 0. Plus 6.5.
Okay. Yeah.
I enjoy it. I don't know how many times I lost count. I laughed a lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Within an hour, I was dying laughing.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was a great watch.
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. I love the way they kind of started it. They started as like a couple guys sitting there going like, should we fucking make a sequel? Shouldn't we? Whatever. It was funny. That was funny. I enjoyed the idea, the banter there. And, you know, obviously, you know, they were a movie studio. Fucking, yeah, good shit. Good shit.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
And we did get the hermaphroditic mangina came back again. So that was fucking awesome.
You know who that was played by?
Kevin Spacey.
Nobody knows.
Oh, okay.
Nobody knows.
But no, it was pretty cool that they're sitting there at the end in the picture, and it's Kevin Spacey.
I'm sorry,
star.
the Mangina is played by nobody knows.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Anyways, that was it. We enjoyed the movie, dude. David, thanks. Hopefully, we do get to work together in the future. It'd be fucking awesome.
And for the rest of you guys, make sure to check out Backwoods because we enjoyed it.
Find it wherever you can find it. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and tell you right now that.
Probably find it at Zia.
You can find it at Zia Records. You can find it
eBay, maybe?
On eBay. You know, places like that. You're going to have to look for this. You might,
or maybe, you know, send David Hayes a friend request on Facebook and ask him for a copy.
And that's the thing is that David is still involved in filmmaking. He does not do in front of the camera. He doesn't act anymore, but he is still involved in writing and production of films. So you can reach out to David Hayes. Or, you know, like try and find it. But anyways, if you can find it, remember again, it's back, one word, woods, second. There's a lot of backwoods films where it's all one word. This is 2 separate words. That is the difference you got to look for in this. So anyways, David, Backwoods, this was fucking awesome. Dude, thank you so much for shooting us the video here. It's fucking awesome. I am thrilled to have this. And with that being said, I think Fluffy, we're done with this video. You got
We're
something
done.
to say?
So what do you say we go lay by the bay? Over some hay?
I
Or
just
some
may.
What do you say?
I don't know.
Or not.